WLNS is here, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
On the eve of his 100th day in office, President Donald Trump is reacting tonight to multiple polls showing his popularity is slipping. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Sherry Jones. The 100th day is a milestone for every new administration.
The president plans to be in Michigan tomorrow to tout his accomplishments since taking office.
But as Erica Brown reports, he may be losing favor in the public eye.
But the Eagles have turned out to be an incredible team, an incredible group.
President Trump welcomed the Philadelphia Eagles to the White House Monday in celebration of the team's recent Super Bowl victory. The visit comes on the eve of the president's 100th day in office. A new CBS News poll finds the president's overall approval rating has dropped to 45%, down from 53% in February. But when it comes to the president's immigration program to deport immigrants who are in the United States illegally, more than half, 56%, approve. Posters with photographs of unnamed people the administration says were undocumented and arrested for alleged crimes were displayed on the White House North Lawn. Also Monday, President Trump signed more executive orders, including one aimed at sanctuary cities and another requiring all U.S. truck drivers to be proficient in the English language. The orders come as the Trump administration defends the removal of 3 young children, all U.S. citizens, to Honduras last week when their mothers were deported.
If you choose to have a U.S. citizen child, knowing you're in this country legally, you put yourself in that position. You put your family in that position.
I can't even imagine how much time we spend debating how much generosity, how many billions of taxpayer dollars, how much amnesty, how many reprieves we should give to people who chose to come here illegally and take from us and our people.
Border Czar Tom Homan said approximately 139,000 deportations have been carried out since President Trump returned to office. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Michigan Congressman Shri Tanadar introduced articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump today.
Those articles touch on the major controversies the administration has faced, including trade, federal budget cuts, silencing critics, and immigration policy.
The congressman accuses the president of violating the Constitution by denying due process to immigrants, defying court orders, blocking federal spending that was approved by Congress, threatening to invade other countries, dismissing criminal cases against other people for his own personal gain, and unilaterally creating the Department of Government Efficiency.
While the articles were introduced, there is no guarantee they will actually go anywhere. Republicans control both chambers of Congress. A majority of the U.S. House would be needed to actually impeach the president, and 2/3 of the Senate would be needed to remove him from office. New tonight, police have confirmed a man was shot in the city of Jackson.
Details are still coming in, but we do know that a suspect is being questioned by police.
Officers responded this evening to a business at the intersection of Wilkins and South Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. That's just south of the city's downtown. 6 News spoke with police who confirmed that a man was shot. Now, we are working to find out how serious his injuries are. Police also tell us a suspect was at the scene when officers arrived, and that person has been detained and is being interviewed about what happened. But stay with 6. We are following this shooting closely for you tonight, and we'll keep you up to date here on air, online at WLNS.com, and through the 6 News app.
Well, the trial got underway today for Christopher Schur, the former Grand Rapids police officer charged in the death of Patrick Lyoya.
Schur is charged with second-degree murder, and if he is convicted, he could face up to life in prison.
Just over 3 years ago, in April of 2022, Lyoya was pulled over in Grand Rapids because his license plate did not match his car. There was a struggle over Schur's taser before he shot Lyoya. Prosecutor Chris Becker called Schur a murderer in front of the jury today, arguing that Schur had the right to arrest him. There was no cause to harm him over a taser. Schur's attorney said that he gave Lyoya dozens of verbal commands before shooting, and a taser is still dangerous.
This is not a toy. You will hear it provides and delivers thousands of volts of electricity.
The forensic pathologist who performed the autopsy says Lyoya's blood alcohol level at the time was 0.29. That was at the time of his death. Stay with 6 News. We'll keep you updated as the trial moves forward.
A bill designed to tackle deep fake pornography has cleared Congress and is now on President Trump's desk. He said last month he looks forward to signing it. The Take It Down Act cleared the U.S. House by a vote of 409 to 2. This bill would make it a federal crime to knowingly post or threaten to post fake, explicit images or videos made with artificial intelligence that attempt to show real people. Social media companies would also be required to take that content down quickly. Supporters in Congress say this is an important step to protect people from online abuse.
Also at the federal level, officials at the Food and Drug Administration say some of the massive layoffs there will be reversed. That includes science and inspection staff at drug safety labs in Detroit and Puerto Rico and food safety labs in Chicago and San Francisco. Those layoffs have led to disruptions in the FDA's work. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. initially planned to cut 3,500 employees from the FDA. Those laid off have actually been told to expect their dismissals to be reversed, but have not yet gotten the paperwork to make that official.
A federal judge in Texas has thrown out a federal rule that would have capped the late fees on your credit card at $8. So what should you do now? The average credit card late fee is more than $30. And according to a Consumer Reports study in 2023, about 1 in 5 Americans pay those fees every year. Financial experts say you can enroll in auto pay for your credit cards to avoid late payments. There are also credit cards that do not charge late fees, like the Apple Card and some Discover cards. You can also appeal a late fee by calling your credit card company directly. Sometimes they will forgive the fee, especially if it's your first late payment.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Warm weather is here, and the overall pattern is not going to change much over the coming days and weeks. So plenty of opportunity to head outside and take some pictures like this. Our Picks on 6 winner from today, Cheryl and Williamson, capturing beautiful colored little water out there. Really makes you think summertime thoughts. And I've got some summertime temperatures, so it is all looking good. If you'd like to share your pictures, just head to WLNS.com/share and upload your weather photos. Our severe weather outlook for tomorrow: level 2 risk in the southeastern portions of the viewing area, but there's a lot of question marks. Will these storms even form before the cold front clears the area? And if they do, will they have an opportunity to get strong to severe? Overall, the threat is fairly low. Tornado probabilities tomorrow completely out of the state. It's across portions of Ohio, and not a great risk there either. Hail chance for tomorrow, it's there, but it should be smaller size hail. The only real concern that I have is there's a little better chance of maybe some damaging winds if those storms get going as that cold front moves through early tomorrow afternoon. So we look at precision cast through the morning hours, quiet weather other than a stray shower. Then during the early afternoon, there's a chance for a few showers and storms to start to pop up by around 1 o'clock, but they're out of here so quickly they may not form or be strong. Severe, certainly the chances are fairly low. High pressure is going to build in for the overnight hours into Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon as well. But as that high slips east, there's already more rain showers just to our southwest, and that will move in Wednesday night and into Thursday. The high temperature trend, notice the big cool down. We drop into the 60s as we head through Wednesday right through Saturday, but then we warm things right back up with an 80-degree high by next Thursday. As you look across the eastern U.S., and this is our 6 to 10 day outlook through May the 8th, much of the eastern United States will see above average temperatures, and it doesn't really change very much as we go all the way out through May the 12th with above average temperatures expected for the Great Lakes region, really a good chunk of the U.S. The sunshine outlook is going to drop a little bit as we head into those shower chances for Tuesday. Comes up a bit on Wednesday, and then more rain showers Thursday into Friday, but we're getting back into sunshine as we head into the weekend. Tonight's forecast, 65 the overnight low, so it's going to be warm out there. Our normal low is in the 40s, so way above average, and a 20% chance of a stray shower late tonight into tomorrow. Tuesday's forecast, a lot of wind around. Winds 15 to 25, but gusting between 25 and 35, perhaps as high as 40 miles per hour. Best chance for storms, we'll say from noon till around 3 in the afternoon is our window for maybe some strong storms. Over the next 6 days, mostly cloudy on Wednesday, a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures aren't cold, but after you've been in the mid-70s for a couple of days, 63 will feel cool. Thursday, mid-60s with rain showers as a secondary front moves through. Friday and Saturday are our coolest days with highs near 60. Then on the 6+ 6 day forecast, just enjoy next week. Highs 75 to 80 each day. Overnight lows in the 50s, which means low humidity. No rain from Monday right through next Saturday.
Wow.
I knew you'd be excited about that.
From Saturday to next Saturday. That's a stretch of weather right there.
And perfect weather, I might add. It's gorgeous. All right, David, thank you. Coming up on 6 News at 11, Russia is calling a brief ceasefire in its invasion of Ukraine next month. We'll explain why after the break.
That and much more straight ahead. Keep it right here.